In Atlanta, a beautiful, successful woman full of life.
She has that laugh that everybody recognizes immediately.
She's taken and never seen again.
You don't hear of a young black girl just disappearing.
In upstate New York, a 12-year-old boy with emotional challenges.
He never felt he could be loved by the people closest to him.
He had a lot of disorders. Even the foster parents that he was with had to give him up.
He disappears in the dead of night.
The police feel frustrated because they know that something has happened to this child.
Monica Bowie seems to have it all. Intelligence, drive, beauty, and love. Then one summer night, she is violently abducted. Now her family and police wonder if it's her closest connections who have put this Atlanta up-and-comer in harm's way.
"34-year-old Monica Bowie is a successful, attractive, professional woman living in an upscale part of Atlanta. On July 5th, 2007, she enjoys a night out, returning home shortly after 11 p.m. This is the last night she's ever seen in her Buckhead neighborhood. Monica Bowie grows up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She lives with her mother, Linda Howard, stepfather, James, and 3 siblings in a middle-class neighborhood. She's always been independent.
Monica was the child that you kind of let go. Let her do her thing. At the age of 2 and 3, she showed that she was going to be okay.
After high school, Monica leaves her close-knit family to attend Cheney University near Philadelphia. She graduates with an accounting degree.
She was a very good student. She never struggled with grades. She was a perfectionist.
With a college diploma and a bright future ahead, Monica moves to Atlanta to chase her big city dreams. But she doesn't lose touch with her home.
Monica never missed an event in our family. She never missed anyone's birthday.
In Atlanta, Monica moves in with her best friend, Danielle Sparks. Both get jobs in the city and enjoy all it has to offer for 2 bright professional women.
She was always trying to start the next thing, be the next big thing. I always saw her as just this big, bright star.
Monica wastes no time in pursuing her dreams. She starts her own event planning business, which she calls Go-To Girl.
Monica was always a go-getter. You know, I'm trying to get this started. I want to try to do that.
Yes.
Always striving for success, Monica needs to make some money so that her business can take off. She does this by working as an exotic dancer.
She called me and she said, "Ma, you're not gonna like this. I've been dancing." I said, "Dancing?"
Monica assures her mom that the new gig is just a temporary thing.
To my knowledge, she only danced for, give it 3 months, 4 at the most.
Located on Atlanta's west side, the Blue Flame is a good place to meet movers and shakers.
You're gonna meet the entertainers there, you're gonna meet the ball players there, you're gonna meet the businessmen there, because that's where they go.
One night at the lounge, she meets a businessman named Mark Canty, who's involved in real estate and the local music scene. He recognizes Monica's professional savvy and hires her to do his accounting.
She did have an accounting business, so that was her main source of income, and she had various clients throughout the city that she would help with tax issues.
In 2005, Mark and Monica are involved romantically and eventually get engaged.
Hi, this is Monica Bowie with Go-To Girl.
But Monica soon refocuses on her desired career in event planning. Married to her work, her relationship with Mark doesn't last. In 2006, Monica moves to the upscale Buckhead neighborhood on Atlanta's North Side. While working one of her event planning jobs, she meets 35-year-old car salesman Shanata Walters, known by the nickname Rico. In 2007, Monica surprises her mom with news of their engagement.
I felt it was a little too young and a little too immature and a little too into the street life for her. She wasn't a street life girl.
2 years before meeting Monica, Rico served time on drug charges. On June 20th, 2007, Rico's past comes back to haunt him. That morning, he tells Monica he needs to borrow her car to go to the barbershop. Police officers on patrol near the barbershop that day smell marijuana and search the car. Inside, they find marijuana and a handgun.
So they arrested him and told him to call the owner of the vehicle to come retrieve it.
Monica is called down to the police station, she believes, to retrieve her car.
So she got there, and then the police said, "You know anything about these drugs in the car?" And she said, "Of course not." And then they arrested her.
When police discover Monica has no criminal history, they release her. But Rico is not as fortunate. Authorities charge him with drug possession and put him in jail. As a precaution, Monica hires her own attorney. On the afternoon of July 5th, Monica meets with her lawyer. She is eager to avoid any further trouble with the law. Despite Rico's arrest, Monica believes they can put the matter behind them as soon as he's released.
She seemed like she had her life mapped out. We did talk a little bit about the engagement. I asked her, is the date set? She said not really, but she's really excited about becoming a wife.
Later that very night, Monica goes out for dinner and is dropped off at her apartment. At approximately 11:15 p.m., 5 witnesses hear screams for help coming from the parking deck. Monica is said to have been forced into a car. The car then speeds away into the night. Coming up, Monica's desperate family searches everywhere.
We walked, we put flyers out. I don't even know where we were, but we didn't care. We went anyway.
On the night of July 5th, 2007, neighbors in 34-year-old Monica Bowie's upscale Atlanta apartment complex hear a woman screams. Seconds later, a reddish Mercury speeds away. Witnesses immediately call 911 after hearing the ruckus and seeing the car race off. Police are there within minutes of the initial report, canvassing the neighborhood and looking for evidence at the scene. But the vehicle could not be tracked down, and Monica is nowhere to be found.